What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. FG2G here, and I got a little food for thought, word of encouragement, a little motivation for you as well as for myself, and we'll just call it On Time God. All right? So a lot of us have heard the song He's an On Time God by Dottie Peoples. And in the song, she's saying He's an on time God. At some point, she's saying He may not come when you want Him, but He'll be there right on time. Okay, and then she gives various examples, like Job's situation, or, when the children of Israel were at the Red Sea and you got Pharaoh and his army, pursuing them. What about when the 5,000, the multitude, they were fed with fish and loaves of bread? There was more than enough. We can even think of some other examples, right? The 3 Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they were thrown into the fire, and the people that threw them in the fire, they after a while, it was puzzled. It was like scratching my head. Like, I thought first and foremost that we only threw 3 in the fire, but how come it looked like 4? And the 4th one looks like the Son of God. So basically, they up in there, unbound and unbothered. It's like, oh, awkward. Or what about Daniel in the lion's den? Huh? The lions could have easily just eaten him up alive. Just hand me a toothpick. Got a little cloth in my tooth. I don't know. But while Daniel was down there, their mouths were shut, and he made it out of there alive. We can read the story about the Hebrew boys and the fire and how God was right there with them. We can read about Daniel in the lion's den and so many other stories, but it's in our moments where we get to make it personal. So I say all of that to say this. There are many times in life that we don't get to just, bypass unpleasant experiences. And I don't know if this was a song or just a social media thing, but we don't always get to immediately skip to the good part, But spoiler alert, if you hold on, in the future, you'll look back and realize these very moments were always part of the good part. Okay? And it's wonderful that we don't get in on a conversation about what we will and won't be going through. Because, to be honest, there are certain things we would just never volunteer to do. We would never sign up to do anything that was less than pleasant. So remember, He may not always come when we want Him to, which is for our good. Because we have to see those waiting room moments as opportunities to learn, to grow, to trust, to have faith, to be obedient, so on and so forth. To learn how to keep our eyes on our own paper, even in the midst of a storm, realizing that He has everything under control. All right? And when the time is right, He'll rescue us. When the time is right, He'll make it happen. And so maybe in those moments, we need to allow that to be at least one motivator, that maybe the quicker I'm willing to sit here and learn the lesson, maybe the quicker I'm going to get up out of here. I don't know. Sit down somewhere and do what I'm supposed to be doing. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, that was always the goal, but sometimes we be prolonging stuff. Anyways, He may not come when you want Him, but He's always right on time. Peace.